All right. Howdy, everybody. I'm in my socks, and I'm going to give you a piece of advice. Don't come in. Don't work on your socks on on a floor that's like rough, like this thing is. All right. Went to Lowe's. I don't know if you saw that video, and I bought a bunch of rebar, and I bought 2-foot lengths. I cut them down to 1-footers, and I got one that Smitty gave me. Let's see, oh, here it is. This big Magilla right here. Let's see if the light might not be great. Let me move the light. Hold on. I thought I was all set up. Hold on. All right, maybe that's better. Yeah, I bought 2-footers. I didn't want to buy a 10-footer because I didn't want to have it sticking out of my vehicle on the way home. You know, so I bought some 2-footers, and then I cut them down. And I got this big one here. Like I said, Smitty gave me this one. That's what, 3/4 maybe. These are halves. So my plan was, initially, I was going to do, overthink it like I always do. And so what I'm going to do with these is just kind of put them in the sand. Just hammer them in with my trusty sledge. Just to give the deck mud. I was going to put some Sakrete down here, but I am going to go back and use just the deck mud, because the deck mud is cementitious, right? Cementitious, meaning cement-like, right? So I think I'm going to be okay. So I've got, what, 2, 4, I got 8 plus the one, the big one. And I'm just going to put them around in various places, trying not to do any damage to anything. All right. Just to, I don't want to hit my, and I'll do a lot of this off camera. I'm just kind of giving you an idea what I want to do. Okay, so another thing I want to talk to you about is my linear drain. See this little wobble? That's the bracket. That's that Z bracket. Remember that Z bracket that's down here, underneath here? That's the wobble. So when you see this thing wobble, that's as firm as it's going to get. The liquid nails is set, and it's going to do whatever it's going to do. It's not going to get any better. So that's that. Now the other issue was a possible leak, and I had a plan on doing like a drip test. I'm going to use this towel to block the water. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I don't think anything's in my way. Yeah. I'm going to use this towel to block the water down. Yeah, see, that's just that bracket. That's the Z. Well, so it's not going to get any better is what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to put a little water in this tray, and I'm going to see if we get a drip. I just want to see. So let me do that off camera, and I'll come back in a second. Hold on. Actually, I decided to kind of take you with me, right? Because I want you to see. See how that spot's nice and dry? And I'm trying not to get any water down there. And I want to see if there is indeed a leak. So I'm not convinced that there is. Because it just might have been me being, careless with the water. And so far, so far so good. I'm not overly concerned about the leak. I was just going to put some silicone down there. I just want to kind of prove it to myself, because I thought there was. All right. Let me get this out of here. Hold on. Okay. Now, what does it look like? Yeah, looks like it dry as a bone. Yep. So we're okay. The water is lowering because it's being absorbed by the towel. But down here, see, it's dry as a bone. Dry as a bone. Nothing to worry about. All right, so must have been me being careless with the hose, thinking that I had a leak. But look at that, see? If it was going to leak, it would have been seeping through a little bit. All right, so that's that. Okay. So let's bring it back over here. I'll bring it to the top, kind of a top view. Yeah, I figured, well, you know, I was going to put some crisscross rebar and I was going to tie it off. Obviously, I was going to do 2 layers. And Smitty says, you know, I mean, he knows a lot. Smitty knows a lot. Smitty, I'm giving you props. He injured himself, so he's on the mend. I won't get into it, but you know, he's on the mend, so I kind of took it easy on him today. But anyway, we talked about it. He's like, yeah, you don't need that. So I'm like, okay. So because you know, if you've been watching my videos, you know I do more. I over-engineer things, and he knows that. So anyway, he's on the mend. He injured himself, but he's on the mend. So yeah, I'm just gonna try not to do any damage to my work down here. I mean, I got 8 plus the 1 that he gave me, which is a big Magilla. Let me look at this thing. It's huge. So that's what I'm going to do. And after that, it's going to be ready for the deck mud. And that's going to be interesting. I was watching, let's see, who was I watching? Tile Coach. I don't know if you've seen his videos. He mixed up his deck mud in a leaf bag, like a black, you know, heavy duty, instead of like a bucket with a drill, you know, a thing. So I'm going to try it. I'm going to try. He added water to it inside the bag. He put the bag in and he just mushed it all around. So I'm going to try that and see what kind of luck I have with that. Yeah, see, that's still dry as a bone over there. All right. That's nothing. All right, let me, I'll leave you with this shot here. Let me get some work done off camera because I need both hands. And I'm gonna get this done. Yeah, I'm in my socks, so don't worry, don't look at that. All right, thanks for watching, stay tuned, and there's gonna be more to come. Next up is gonna be some deck mud. We're gonna get to that maybe starting tomorrow. So, I mean, once I start it, I can't stop. Right? You got to do the whole thing. I got to put some slurry down. I got to make my slurry. I'll show you that because the slurry is going to be the bond that bonds the deck mud to the concrete. I heard that that's you want to do that because that's like a really good thing to do. So that's what I'm going to do. All right. I'll leave you with my little shot of rebar. Right? If I can get my camera or my light to cooperate. You know, I've been using it now, so now the hinge is all loose. I got to tighten the hinge up. All right, come on. Now it's not cooperating. All right, there's the shot. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. There's going to be a lot more to come.